So now we'll move on to the Yesnaby Division. Craig's one. Obviously, my co-host isn't here. Maybe didn't want to talk about his game against the Aberdeen Bucks. He did score 881 points, but coming up against 243. So he's now sitting 1-7. And Aberdeen Bucks getting a nice win there. Let's see where we are. So that obviously that breaks your losing, so you can get back onto a win to get them up to 5-3. And then obviously you've got Duke Mueller, 162 up against 174. So it's not one of Godam and Golk's high scoring games, but a win's a win, so it gets them up there. They're the lowest scoring team in the top four, but they're sitting at third. You can't really argue with that. They're up in 6-2. And you've got the Bodom Bears getting their second win of the season against the Ancoats Citizens in a very close game. So I'm really hoping that doesn't come down to a score correction. But let's see, what's the defenders? Oh, he only got 2 points of Edmonton. I'm wondering if he went off. But Anzalone is always a good one. Kendricks. Obviously, Donald's People Jones is traded to the Detroit, so that actually might be a nice one for Ancoats Citizens. Especially if Amherst and Brewer still ill. You've got Jigpaw, Garrett. It's hard to say, but if he played Garrett, he would have won. Well, he won anyway, but it would have been a nice, more convincing. But he's probably a bit nervous, but hopefully no score corrections change the outcome of that game. Then obviously the high-flying Glasgow Eagles, Graham, 7-1 and scoring nearly 300 points, which is very, very impressive. With Derek Hart at quarterback, even more impressive. But obviously Kamara, Etienne, Lamb again, Hopkins, Thielen, still got reasonable score, but not great. Goddard, Stevenson, Swift, Elliott, Warner, and Oxshire. Yeah. Oh, Kincaid on the bench, but apart from that, it's the perfect lineup set up by Graham. And obviously, under the weather, Patrick Mahomes doesn't really help. Olave seems to do the odd catches, but not really much this season, which is a bit disappointing because I expect a lot from him. Nico Collins not done much. Yeah. Let's say 221 points. It would probably win quite a lot of games in this division this week, but unfortunately, you come up against a top team. So unlucky Bedford Brewskis. I thought you were, if you do that against, was it 1, 2, any other team apart from 3 others, you would have won. But that's just the joys of fantasy football, I guess. Then obviously we come up this with a cracker, 6-2 Alaska Deep Freeze against the 5-3 now Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are the highest scoring team in the league, but unfortunately they couldn't keep up with Alaskan Deep Freeze this week. So Alaskan Deep Freeze are on a 4-game win streak, just like Graham is, go 6-2 and jump up 2 spots and jump above Godam and Goats because they're a higher scoring team. So it's looking very good for them as well. But you are on the 1 game back. Like I say, you're a high scoring team, so there's a good chance you bounce back and get to that 6 wins, and hopefully one of them slip up. And of course, Sam, no longer down the bottom there, and actually jumping up a spot to 10th spot on his second win in a row against the Lee Vikings, 5-3, 203 points to 172. So well done, Sam. That's a good one. That's 2 in a row. And unfortunately, my poor co-host, who couldn't be here, maybe is hiding because he's bottom of the league, is sitting at 1-7 behind Bedford Brewskis. So not doing too great, Craig, but let's say It's all about next year and getting position. And it could actually be the game of the week. Next week you've got Craig, Edinburgh Packers against the Bedford Brewskis. So it's a battle of the 1 and 7s. So that should be fun. Can't wait to hear him talk about that one next week. And then you've got the Buccaneers looking to bounce back, get to 6 and 3 against the currently two in a row win Darlington Rams. So if Sam could get an extra win here, that would be an awesome result, Sam, if you could get that one. But of course, the bye weeks are back in now, so that's a little bit of a help, provided you're not missing any players yourself. And of course, if it wasn't for Craig playing down the bottom at 1 and 7 apiece, the tie of the round would probably be Aberdeen Bucks against the Glasgow Eagles, because the Glasgow Eagles got a good chance to get to that elusive 8th one and hopefully stay on. I've got Citizens will be looking to go 6 and 3 and knock the Godalming Goats down a peg and go down 6 and 3 too. Some good matches there. So the Buccaneers, highest scoring team and highest conceding team. But at least they're actually in credit now, so that's quite good. But it's harder to do that. It's actually very impressive to win 5 games when you've conceded the most amount of points, I have to admit. So well done.